So we rejoined the Ironclad assault docked up at Levski station, where I was coming on board for the first day, that we were expecting something more like a full crew on board the ship. To meet them though, I needed to return to Service Station Delta, kind of our home away from home right now, and what's more, despite all the problems we've been having with the command module of the ship, I did suspect that the command module was probably the best place to fly the ship from, especially after reading some of the comments you've left. The view and awareness from the operations deck is very limited, and this does have an effect on flight and combat. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go up to the command deck then, because someone in the comments mentioned, and I'm sure that I will agree with them, assuming it's working, you'll have a better feel of the ship from there. But we were still having power problems with the command module. Power plant offline again. I was checking out the engineering terminal for the command module itself. Power plant is not offline.
Yeah, well, it's docked, all the command module components are basically offline.
Does that explain why on the MFDs I've got a warning at the bottom of the screen that says power plant offline, even though the power is clearly on? The MFDs are on, right? So
yeah, like the command module's reading itself.
Right, okay.
And not the main ship.
So we were leaving Levski, and immediately something was very clear to me. By the way, re-entering the command module, I truly feel like we've taken this view for granted. I love the ops deck, don't get me wrong. I do genuinely love it, but this is heavenly. It genuinely is a better experience to fly it from up here.
I'd still rather have the ability to fly it from the ops deck than not.
Like the feeling of flying from the ops deck more, but I think the pragmatic thing is to fly it from up here. Station Delta was not too far away and is our current home away from home. Okay, here we go. We're arriving at Delta. We're arriving. Is anyone staying on board? Because I'm going to be opening up the roof.
I'll come and stay. I'll hold the spot.
Yeah, good.
Leave them by the ladders or a ramp?
Probably going to use the ladders. I was actually heading for the airlock, where I'd made a bad assumption about the height that EVA kicks in. Nope.
Whoa, that was...
Didn't work.
You jumped out the airlock?
I thought I might go into EVA, but no, apparently it's not so high, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Good to know you can survive that fall though, right? As is so often the case with this ship, we were loading on ships to get things done, salvaging snubs for the most part. Our plan for the day was something more exotic, but it never hurts to have a versatile capability on board. Once again though, I needed to refill thirst on board the medical Ursa.
A little close. Yeah, perfect. All articulated doors.
With the logistics complete, we gathered up the crew to talk about what we were going to do today, heading out in Nyx to take on the Vanduul tech smugglers. This mission does involve fighting against actual Vanduul and the tech smuggling human faction as well, all in and around a large space station, so there would be a fair amount of action involved.
The Vanduul tech smugglers mission.
Was there an air portion and a ground portion?
There is, yeah, there is.
I'm gonna need more ammo.
We're gonna need more ammo, yeah. And even before we were setting out, the possibility to get some salvage out of it too was on our mind.
Or maybe we can salvage that Polaris that's just sitting there.
Can you salvage that?
Zero, what are you doing in my room? What are you doing in my room, Zero?
We'd sort out crew assignments for the day.
Alright, so we're gonna need Crumpet to be in a snub, obviously, because he's got the flight suit going on. But who's gonna take the other snub?
Any takers on the other snub?
I can do it.
Yeah. Cyrus was our pilot from the command module. I'm in the command seat, but I'm not flying. This is great. Because there is a turret. This seat has
Yeah.
got its own turret. Like, you can't fly and use the turret. It was time to set out to the objective.
We are en route.
So, Cyrus, our pilot, would fill us in on the Vanduul ships we were going to see out there.
We're going to be engaging blades, glaives, scythes, and stingers.
Down in the cargo bay, Fingers and Crumpet were prepping to be our snub pilots. Zero, Nucleus, Alchemy were staying on board as gunners.
But in the end, it's still a protect Ironclad mission, so. Check my fire groups one last time. Make sure you got your fire groups where you want them.
Here we go.
Set my power.
Open the bay. We're opening the bay.
Yep. If we're in the OA, we're ready for launch.
Bay is
Lower the
opening.
engines to get the shields up.
Roger. Now, we hadn't placed the snubs well for a fast takeoff, but we were well outside the danger zone, so they did have time.
Or I could just cycle power and be able to do it again.
Here's
Probably.
up. SEM.
But again, the command module was suffering power problems, this time unable to bring up shields in SCM mode. How are you doing up there with power, Cyrus? You okay?
It is not letting me get the shields online. I don't know why. Somebody else is gonna have to do it.
Let me see if I can do it.
Not from these seats. It has to be the engineering.
I'll go there. I'll go to engineering. Yeah. It's a good ship. When you get it to work.
Ship.
Okay, I'm heading for the engineer now. What do you need, Cyrus? Sorry. What do you need me to do down in engineering?
Huh? Can you mess with the pips at all, or is it still stuck?
It's stuck.
Alright, try going to the...
Presets.
Yeah, the presets tab.
Default preset applied. Come on, shields. Come on, shields.
There we go. Got it.
Okay, alright,
moving
okay.
in.
Alright.
Yeah, we haven't engaged yet. I see 4 targets here around the station. Set a target. There we go.
And another technical problem would slow our progress through the rocks out here.
I can't ping right now, so I need to take it slow so I don't crash into any asteroids. Like, it looks like our flight path is clear to the station. Alright, we're combat ready, so if you can lead them back to us, we can cover your turrets as well.
Yes, good idea. Jump on the turret now. Target seen 7 kilometers. Good work. Sooner we would be in range of the Vanduul enemy. 4 kilometers. Oh, one of them's coming low now.
Alright, we're within 3k, you guys, so be careful of the Ironclad itself.
Oof.
I see you hitting that sock, so I'm gonna try and keep you on it.
My turret is atop the ship and has a good view around, but it's the bottom turret with the size 5 guns that Cyrus would be prioritizing to get on target.
Alright, I have no cast MFDs, because that's a common bug in Nyx for me. So I can't see our shield status, so if somebody can keep an eye on that.
Yep. Currently, back shield is a little orange, but nothing to worry about.
How many you got on you?
I got one. I'm right. One at least.
And it looks like there's one kind of coming up high behind us. Get the bottom turret back on it.
Good work. Yeah. Good work. I see it.
Got 2 turrets on a glaive.
Yep. We were just getting into the swing of things when we'd befall a problem that I personally had never seen before, but would stop us dead in our tracks.
Oh, I went purple?
The purple you see is a system that despawns a ship to prevent server-side lag, I believe, and it meant that we were about to lose the ship entirely. Ah! Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Purple means like you intersected with something and then got deleted. Like a crash isn't a purple.
I guess we got Star Citizen, as they say. But for living on board, this does mean that everything you had with you is now gone. Does that mean we lost everything that was on the ship?
I saw the dragonfly flying around, so I'm not sure we lost everything. We might be able to pick some of that stuff
There
up.
might be markers for recovery.
But like any supplies or
Alright.
any items or anything, that's all gone, right?
I think.
It's sad. So it's back to the hangar to refit the ship, and this does illustrate one of the problems still present in Star Citizen at this point. It is very, very easy to lose the ship or cargo through bugs, and also very easy to lose the contents of a ship, making it a bad place to actually store things. There was a time during our first Life Aboard series, for example, that I'll remind you was before they implemented persistence, that when you lost a ship, every item was actually recoverable, ending up in boxes at the crash site. When we crashed the Corsair, we were able to return there and find this really cool crash site with all of our belongings kind of strewn around the landscape nearby. We lost that part of the game at some point, and it makes the experience of living on board a ship a lot more precarious feeling. What we really need is some kind of contents insurance that will allow you to restore the contents of a ship via an insurance claim.
Speeds and taps.
We'd be using the CAR instead of the Ursa this time.
Actually, look what she does. You should be fine.
Now, another thing that we'd noticed about this ship was the doors on deck 1 and 2 did not seem to close automatically after being opened all the time, and this was causing the majority of the ship sometimes to be vented of atmosphere. We needed to set up an airlock protocol inside the cargo bay. Got an outward door and an inner door, right? So if you come in here, and then we open this door, and then we come through,
Cleared.
and then we close the door, and now you're clear, yeah, on your end.
Opening airlock.
We've also got to check. We got to check there are doors up here as well. That one's closed, yeah, and there's one over this side as well, I think.
All doors aren't automatic. Operations room doors are automatic, but many of the doors are not.
A little later on, after most of the crew had retired, Jack also came on board again after a few days away.
Alright.
Look at that.
We need to
A generous serving of snubs on board again now as well, which is great. And I do my best to explain what had happened and why we lost everything on board. The ship visibly turns purple, right? And that's indicating to players this ship is about to disappear. And so our ship literally just disappeared, leaving us all just floating in space. Which, that was great, yeah, that was great. And it means you lose everything, like you just lose, it's all gone, you know. This is you here.
Alright.
Room 1.
It seemed appropriate for life aboard a drink ship.
Shaq had brought some keepsakes along to make his room feel more like home, as I looked around again at the really nice galley we have on board. None of the light switches on this ship work, by the way. Literally none of them. Like, there are light switches everywhere, but none of them work, yeah. Which is, again, it's quite Drake, but still. We'd be staying in Delta overnight, and the next morning I'd head up to the observation deck to meet up with the crew again, starting, quite fittingly, with Shaq.
Kate, if you've been talking, you've muted.
Damn it, we've been talking for ages.
You've been muted for like the last 5 minutes.
Look at you, meeting you here. What are the odds of that, eh? What
Yep.
are the odds?
It's like we were here a few hours ago.
A fresh day brought fresh energy, and we were determined to get back out there to take on the Vanduul once again. I was heading for the roof as I wait for all the crew to get on board. This time I was flying the ship and flying from the ops room. We suspected the command module might have caused the problem the day before by clipping into the ship, so we were going to dish it into space as we let the snubs take off. Here we go. Here we go. We're in motion.
So be sure to check medical boxes.
Who wants to disconnect the command module? Yeah.
I'll hop in this one right here.
Go. Okay, let me open up the bay. It's opening. We'll get a bit of Shaq's view in this one too, starting with the snubs taking off. Look at you, damn. Nope, here comes the other one. It's like a little carrier.
Pretty stressful, but
Fascinator was disconnecting the command module and would return to the ship in the most unusual way of all. Okay, right. Oh. Good work, Fad. We had 3 snubs out there this time, and we were ready to close in and fight off the Vanduul. The snubs do the lion's share of the work. We'll support the snubs, right? We'll be their anchor, as they used to say. Here we go. On the Ironclad, it was time for a final systems check to make sure there were no problems still present on board. Let me check power, hang on.
Check
Yeah,
fire
I have
groups.
guns work.
I've sent more powder guns.
Good. Okay. From the ops deck of the Ironclad, I was almost blind, so Cyrus in the lower turret would be directing our actions. Cyrus, you're going to be directing fire and everything, okay?
Copy.
I'm going to follow your instructions because I can't see shit, as you know.
Central target is a Stinger. We should probably handle the larger targets.
Okay, we're going to go for the Stinger, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Missiles out.
Stinger, I see it. Seen? Okay, let's go. 2.5 out.
Stuck
Raising the
for,
nose.
Dead.
Slowing down. The first Stinger was actually kind of immobile, making it a prime target of opportunity. Right, the Stinger's gone. Good work. Next target.
Where is the second Stinger? I'm looking for it. There's two Stingers.
Stern.
Stern, okay,
Stern.
Roger, turning around. Okay, I'm going to try and give you angle as we turn.
Stinger, there we go.
Okay, good. Shaq was doing an excellent job of engaging from the Fury, we just had to keep up. The Ironclad is not the easiest ship to maneuver, it is designed for ground assaults, not space combat really.
It's crossing over to starboard.
I'm nosing down it all. Make sure we don't crash.
Moving beneath. It's moving away from us behind.
Roger.
Roll support.
Rolling support. Right. Say when.
Keep rolling. Alright, good.
Oh, I see the target you're going for, so I got sidetracked by this. Okay, let's get you down there.
Roll starboard?
Yep. Rolling starboard. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Splash Stinger.
Between the three snubs and the Ironclads, we were making progress.
Getting a blade. Yeah, pin it now.
God, this thing is hard to maneuver.
Dagger to me, bring it over to you.
Okay, slow down. Roger.
There's a target
Rolling.
below. I'm just gonna engage.
Okay, Roger.
Just targets of opportunity.
It's really hard to kind of
Yeah.
get it around onto things.
Going above as well. That's kind of off to like nose high.
Yeah, I see it. I see the glaive. Okay. Rolling.
Going above port. Yep, thank you.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
how
go.
you do it.
Flash.
Good work, guys. All in.
There's just one glaive left.
Roger, let's get
Snubs
oriented.
are on it.
Good. As the snubs engaged, we were heading for the station, and through some miracle, I had not managed to kill us all in the crew today. Just so glad I didn't crash into anything, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
The final glaive would fall quickly to our snubs.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Flash.
Yeah! Okay.
You go to the pad beneath the station because we can't dock this ship.
Recover the snubs.
We needed to enter the station, so we were heading for one of the landing pads. This would take us past a derelict-looking Polaris dock to one of the docking ports.
Kind of underneath those angled arms.
Yeah, I see it.
I don't know if the ship will fit, but
There's a dragonfly there as well, by the way.
possibly. 3. I see 3 dragonflies.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
interesting, isn't it?
the ship won't fit. I don't think it'll fit.
No.
I mean,
Just barely.
I'm going to suggest we don't use the ramp though, because, like, who knows who's here. Maybe use the side entrances instead. Yeah. Okay.
Snubs coming aboard.
As I was heading down to the bay, the snubs were returning to the ship. Good. Oh, I'm not using that elevator. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm down here at the bottom if you need rescuing from the elevator.
I know, but like, I need to use the med bed because I'm dying of thirst, which should surprise no one.
I was hungry, but then I died.
Yeah. It's one way to cure hunger, yeah. I would say not the best way.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably the
permanent
suboptimal way to cure hunger.
Shaq would be landing as I filled up hydration in the CAR.
Either behind the Fury or behind the other purple.
Okay.
He's in, so I'm gonna hit the roof. Yeah.
Just in case.
Last man get the door.
With the cargo bay sealed up again, we were ready to venture inside and take on the tech smugglers. We'd made it through the first battle with thankfully no problems after ditching the command module. And we do think it was the command module causing the problems that we saw. The purple was likely a result of the command module getting destroyed, then clipping into the main ship. And the power stuff that we saw Cyrus deduced was a result of the command module and main ship being out of sync with each other in what mode they were in. Once the command module was disconnected, the ship seemed to function perfectly, and in the next part we'll keep fighting the tech smugglers and Vanduul to recover the intel from the station. I'm very pleased to announce the winner of our Aurora Mark II giveaway with the comment that you see on screen right now. El Andoro is our winner. Congratulations to you, and I hope you get a lot of fun out of the ship. And of course, a huge thank you to CIG for sending us cool prizes like that to give away. I want to thank you all for watching, and all of our amazing patrons, these wonderful people here. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. We'll be back again very soon.